Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, GDPR Beyond Consent, a CDO playbook for retention and minimization. Everyone patched their cookie banners in 2018 and declared victory on privacy. You're telling me that was the easy part?
The cookie banner was the doorbell. The house behind it is a mess. The two things regulators actually fine you for aren't consent. They're retention and minimization, keeping data too long and collecting more than you need.
Define those before we go further. Half my audience just glazed over.
Fair. Retention is how long you keep personal data before you delete it. Minimization means you only collect and hold what the task actually requires, not everything just in case. Both sound boring. Both are where the money leaks out.
Money how? Give me a number.
Ireland's regulator hit Meta with €1.2 billion in 2023, and the running total of GDPR fines across Europe crossed €5.9 billion by early 2026. But forget the giants. The mid-market fines are the tell. A German drugstore chain, a Swedish retailer, all dinged for holding customer records years past any legitimate purpose. Nobody consented to being remembered forever.
So the durable lesson here isn't GDPR is scary. What is it?
That data you don't hold can't be breached, stolen, or subpoenaed. The best operators figured out that data is a liability that occasionally behaves like an asset. Most companies have that backwards. They hoard it like it's gold, and it's actually uranium. Useful and quietly poisoning the building.
That's a nice line, but every growth team screams that they need the data for later. How do you fight that?
You make them name the purpose and the clock. If marketing wants to keep lapsed customer emails, fine. How long and why? Forever, because reactivation is not an answer. Airbnb and Booking both run retention schedules where inactive account data ages out on a fixed timer. It's not generosity. It's that a database of 10 million dead accounts is 10 million rows of pure downside.
But deleting customer data feels insane when your whole model is knowing the customer. Isn't this self-sabotage?
Only if you delete indiscriminately. Minimization isn't a scythe. It's a scalpel. You keep the aggregate that trains your model and drop the raw identifiers you don't need. You keep purchase history for the loyalty program and bin the exact GPS coordinates of every login. Ask yourself, if this specific field leaked tomorrow, would the harm justify why we stored it?
Okay, but a policy document saying we minimize is worthless. You said this is operational. What does the actual work look like?
3 concrete things. First, a data map, an inventory of what you hold and where it physically lives, because most firms genuinely don't know. Second, a retention schedule that's enforced by code, not by a PDF nobody reads. A field that's supposed to die at 24 months should get auto-deleted by a scheduled job. Third, you test it. You pick a customer, you run a deletion, and you check whether that person actually vanished from all 14 systems, or whether they're still sitting in a backup, in a marketing tool.
And I'd bet they're always still sitting somewhere.
Always. The shadow copies are where it falls apart. There's a vendor stat from OneTrust, so take it with the appropriate salt, claiming most companies can't fully honor a deletion request across all their systems. Even discounted, it's directionally true. I've seen a bank find customer data in a temporary analytics sandbox that had been temporary for 6 years.
So what separates the companies that get this right from the ones waiting to be fined?
The good ones treat deletion as a feature they build and maintain, with an owner and a budget. The bad ones treat it as a compliance chore they'll get to. And here's the ugly part. The regulator doesn't fine you for the breach alone. They fine you for keeping data you had no business keeping when it breached. You manufactured your own aggravating factor.
Give me the one thing a listener does Monday morning.
Pick your single largest customer table and answer one question in writing. What's the deletion date on each field? And who enforces it? If you can't answer, you don't have governance. You have a filing cabinet with the drawer stuck open.
That's your 5. The full CDO track, structured, no fluff, is at mba-training.com.